Hello, my beautiful people. Right then, the astute amongst you will realise this is not the map that we left. Basically, it was my day off work today, so I want to get a few hours in this because I really enjoyed playing it. But I just got bogged down. I was down, died of starvation, down to about 19 people. I couldn't get out of it. It was just a wave up and down, getting back to 20 odd, dying again. Nomads came, they would die. I think we're just overstretched. Now, I know I've had some great tips from Egbert, and I'll give you some more in a second, that he actually put on, but me having that many houses was just kind of nuts. We just couldn't balance it. So I tried. I put a few hours in, nothing. Save's still there. So I started again, but I didn't want to kind of start from the start and have you guys watching it. So I kind of got us to where we were roughly, around about kind of 60 peeps, I think it was. And what have I done this time? So same kind of thing again, just slower. The way I normally kind of play a city builder, make sure my food's right. As you can see, we've got 7,800, we've got a farm down, one field, that's all. Plenty of fishing huts. Across this side I've set up for hunting cabins, because obviously we need the leather for the clothes. I've got a couple of hunting cabins opposite each other in that bit. We've done the same up here, a couple of hunting cabins, gatherer's hut. We're just about to put the town hall down here. We've got our smithy running, and we've got barns for storage. Most of them are pretty full. So I've stepped across the kind of water here with a little bridge, and same as last time, I've put a market to be built here. I haven't got that many builders on, to be fair, and I've asked for lots to be built, but I've just been pottering. I've asked for a trading port to be put down here, because we might actually have some stuff to trade. We'll have a look once we get the town hall up and running properly. Our kind of stuff that we have at the minute is vast amount of beans we're putting, because we had them to start with. Anything else? I think that's pretty much it. I'll just see if I can find out. So yeah, so Egbert last time, just to give you a couple of tips, because it'll help me in my game definitely. Hold and shift while you place roads will let you place them diagonally. Well, that's good, I like that. I'm going to let this play through for a bit. The best export for trading is firewood. Also export all of your venison, since it's worth 3, and if you buy food with it, triples your food. I think we did that last time. We had a merchant, and the venison was 3 coins, and we bought some for 1 coin, so technically tripling the food. There's a bug in the game code where it takes up to 10 times the storage space as other food. This is mushrooms, so it'll clog your barns eventually. I'll just quickly check my barns. So yeah, I've got a lot of mushrooms in there. And in there, so we'll definitely get them onto the trade. What else did he say? Best way to get logs. Right, this is what I've been doing for my logs. So I've only got my forester on plant, and what I do is I just basically ask the guys, I go onto my kind of destruction tool, harvest trees, and just ask them to harvest around that area. Yeah, and it does seem to be working. I'm pretty low at the minute, but I've got a lot of projects on for building. So that was another great tool. And just to rub it in, he's just hit 60 years and he's got 1,500 citizens with 450 stone homes. So, well done, Egbert, mate, and thanks for the tips. I'm a lot more comfortable with my own kind of start. My wood's dropping, but I am asking for a lot of stuff to be built. I've got remove resources on here, which is basically to remove everything. So I need more labourers to help with that, and I'm sure we've done the same on here. Now, what I've just started, so you might say this bare area here, I want another wood area. I've asked for a forester lodge to come down here. So I've asked for a stockpile. I'm going to kind of build a road down to it, stockpile, things like that. What I may do down this end, I don't know if it'll help or not, but I'm guessing less walking the better. I'll probably just put a couple of houses around the stockpile, maybe a barn for a bit of food from the gatherers' huts. That'll keep them kind of happy. So that's my idea down this end. And other than that, I haven't thought very much. I've been clearing this area because I want to do some farming. So let's see how we do. So numbers wise, it's just the wood at the minute, and because I've got the labourers doing the wood, they're probably just doing everything, collecting all sorts, but I need that to balance out. You can see me firewood's at 945. I think I've got it topped out at 1,000. Tools and clothes topped out there at 150, so they're doing okay. Yeah, so 1,000, so they're topped out. So as long as that keeps continuing, these guys will just keep planting new trees, and then every so often I'll just sweep across and hopefully pick it up. The one down the bottom end, I'll probably do the same way, to be fair. We'll see if it works. As long as you've got the labourers to collect your wood, you're fine. If you don't, you're screwed. But yeah, pleased with the farming, pleased with the amount of food we've got. I think I've got it topped up to about topped off at 10,000. But I will increase it if I need to. It's just basically barn space I was running out of. I didn't want them coming across here, but the beans got 2,500 of them now. Apparently the hunters died and we've got people to replace them. So I haven't even looked at nomads or anything. I've just requested the town hall. You can see in here the grave, we've had 12 deaths since I started, and I've probably, to get us back to where we were, I've probably put about 3 hours in, I would say. But like I say, it was my day off. You know, what better thing to do than sit and play Banished. So next I did have a fire on this game, so I've put some wells down. I know they're expensive, but I did put some wells down. The next thing I probably want to work on is, I've got a bit of iron, but I might work on stone, sort of put a stone quarry down. So I know I'm asking for a lot of things to be built. There's a couple of houses here, but with that amount of labourers, I could do an extra builder. Let's pop them on. That amount of labourers is really good for me. I think I'll probably maybe keep my 6. And I'll top up. Sorry, I'll top that up. Like I say, for having that amount of labourers from where we kind of were, I'm quite happy with that. We'll probably get more if we have nomads coming in. The next, I also want to put down the big housing that houses the nomads, what do they call it? The boarding house. And that'll just give them somewhere temporary to live if they do come in. As long as I've got my firewood and I've got my food in balance, if I keep getting peeps in, all I'm going to do is just create more food. I think that's the greatest balance to the game is going to be keeping my food up, because especially if you start trading things, I really need to I need to create more. I need animals and I need all this kind of stuff, but I need to have something to trade, so I need to be in the positive for that. We're doing okay. We are doing okay. This market square, again, because it covers this area, I'm going to kind of build houses in there. Farms here. And then we'll just see what happens over here. That's just an afterthought. It's a lot of walking for them. But again, once I kind of balance out and spread things around a bit, I'll be a bit happier. These guys are probably, so I'm thinking a food barn down here. Did ask for this, so he kind of goes up to there and the other one kind of comes down to there, so I've got a bit in the middle, so I'll probably put in a food barn on the end, and then a couple of houses just for the guys to live in that are around here. So we'll put one there and one there. And that's all I want. Now, Kennan's become an adult, is working as a labourer. We've still got wood coming in, which is good, It's not like dropping right on its arse, but it's still there. The food's fine. I think because of the amount of food, I know it sounds crazy, once the guys have built a bit, or if I get a couple of extra labourers, I think it's 4 you need for a farmer. So if I can get up to something like, I don't know, 10 or 12 labourers comfortably, I'd put another farm in so that I know that I can feed them. And then just keep going at that. A couple of houses, trying to get another farm in. I think the farming will save us. Egbert did say in one of the previous comments as well that firewood's the best thing for exporting. I don't know if I'd have the balls for it. We might have. I probably just need to ramp it up a bit, but I think I'm finely balanced at the minute. You can see the numbers kind of going up and down, you know, 90 to 100. But the more labourers we have, the more they'll collect. So you can see this area here that we asked for. They're nowhere near kind of getting all that down. So labourers again, key, food, everything's kind of bloody key, to be fair. But having that, if I can get the temporary home down, I'm going to put that in now, because it's going to be part of the part of our kind of strategy, I'm thinking. Yeah. That if they do come in, obviously food they're going to need, but because they're in there, I'm hoping I can kind of control them a bit. Like, not rush to get the houses, just leave them in there. Maybe that they get unhappy or die or whatever, but... oh, somebody's died, woodcutter. 16, not bad, not bad. And they're looking quite healthy and happy. A brewer runs taverns and brews alcohol. I'm guessing he must need something for the alcohol, probably his wheat. I'll have done it before sometime in the past, but I was very young. Now I can't remember what I did this morning. Everything else is good. Yeah, stone. Stone. That's just because as we're getting there, we're building with it. We've got the town hall now. So let's just, again, just to recap, these are kind of the same as this. Shows you the jobs and things. Our production, what we're getting used, produced. So logs is finely balanced. So an extra one will help. Inventory wise, look, we've got 3,000 beans. Mushrooms we're going to bin off straight into the trade. So I'm not even going to count them. I'll just put like 1,000 or something down there. And take the advice of that. Venison as well, apparently that was like triple, so I need to be careful. I'll probably put 1,000 in, but we haven't. It says potato. I don't even know where the potatoes from. So I'll probably do that as well, and just change that for food really, depending on how we're going. So cool. Nomads will obviously be waiting for if they come, and trade. These are the ones we've got: walnut, beans, and wheat. Now, I was advised again. I think it was Lord Trajan saying like, didn't rely on your orchards too much. So I think we'll have them as a luxury once we're kind of sorted. Still waiting for labourers to go up. We have got a couple of houses, but again, I'm just letting them potter. Quite enjoying it, chilling, playing it the way I want to kind of play it. Which is trying to stay heavy on the food. Now, things can go wrong. There is kind of fires. There's bloody... I had a gatherer who died eating poisoned berries. Yeah. Just craziness. So, yeah, fires, poison, influenza. Right, so we have got a market. I don't think... maybe. I'm going to put one in. Just to support these houses. The barn should be close enough as well. Especially the stuff we're kind of getting up and running. We might as well get one in. But I am looking for more peeps. Not in too much of a rush though. Hopefully that makes sense. So again, if you're playing your game, obviously, you know, tell us how you're doing. What is this? Fish. The barn's full. Okay, why are you putting the shit outside then, guys? I've got other barns. That's got nothing in there. Why are you not taking that over there? That's just messy, like. Oh, it's getting a bit in. They're moving a bit of stuff around. I don't know. I have nothing to say. Look. Isn't it cool though? Really, really cool. I like that. 95% full. So yeah, I think the trading post will help us by clearing out a bit of space, especially with the mushrooms. So everything's still hunky-dory. I want a stone mine down as well. I know I have got space for... I don't want to take my labourers kind of probably off trees. For all I've got them clearing these areas, I need them. Stone mine would really help out. Just having peeps to go in. But I could get it built and just do nothing with it for now. Production. Which ones? Iron and coal. Mine stone from the ground. See where it goes. I think I did have to be against her. Okay. Oh, I really didn't want to use. Did I really want to use that area? You might hear a bit banging. It's because I've got a builder that lives next door and he's renovating his house. So apologies in advance if you hear any kind of taps. Okay, what about up here, guys? What about up here? Okay, how far away is it? That's quite far enough away. Yeah, I'm gonna have that, like. Boom. It's in. And again, you can just pot around with that. I'm not in a rush for it. Plenty of space over there for some more fishing, which will be good. Any of the guys pop the clogs? No. A little bit of wood come back in. So they're starting to get round to the tasks. Just need them to be on their, onto the labourers now. And again, you'll have to let us know what kind of speed you want these at. Do you want to watch them for 30 minutes as I play it? Do you want us to kind of cut and come back when we're doing things? I think for 30 minutes it might be that people enjoy watching it and see if it goes kind of totally wrong, which I'm sure it will. It is that finely balanced a game. So again, more labourers, which is starting to see the wood come back in. Let's just see how they're doing across here. Yeah, so none of these is built. That's fine. I wasn't expecting it. They are just down, you know, these are future projects. I'm not really looking for them to be completed straight away. Same with this. This is future, that if nomads come, then I've got somewhere to put them. They're quite young families. They're looking alright. As I mine stone, if I can get the bodies to fill up my stone mine, I know, again, I've had a tip to say you don't need them until you've got 100 houses, but I'd rather get my houses upgraded. They'll use less firewood, is my kind of opinion. So I'd probably work a little bit on that in between projects at some point. Oh, we had somebody die. It must have been old age. Please tell us it was old age. Yeah. Oh, died during childbirth. Oh. Old age. I didn't mind. The dying of old age, that's fine. Graveyard's up there, 20. So again, when you're building lots of projects, you are going to use a lot of stone and things like that. I've got all these marked, as you can see, to be took out. How is the... See, the woods are not overly thinned around. It is working. It's just getting the labourers to get across them. Which is why, if I could get a boatload... How many people does this house support? Not sure. I can't remember. I'll have to check that. Because they'll live in there and they'll just be classed as labourers. So it might be nice to have a big... Especially doing it the way we're doing it with cutting trees and things, to have a big labour market. As long as we've got the food to support them. I don't think the foresters, with their low numbers... I mean, I haven't started really. I've only got 3. I'm going to put a third area down. If they were topped up, they'd probably plant a lot quicker. I don't know. I think it was something like 3 years for them to be chopped. I was led to believe. So now looking very, very good. A few people died of old age now. We've been going 18 years. Guys are relatively happy, I would say. More importantly, I am. I'm very happy. Very happy. So again, I dropped this down because I was having to clear this area just so they've got stuff they could build with. I think it kind of made sense for me. Quite cool with the tools and things like that. I would like to get onto, obviously, steel tools again at some point in the future. I'm not going to rush into it. And we'll get a coal mine down once I've kind of got the excess bodies. If I haven't got the bodies, I'm just not going to bother. The trading port's going to be beneficial because I'll get the mushrooms out is what I'm thinking, and allow us to get onto other things, especially kind of animals. A child named Carson was born. I can always put more fishermen down if I need to. We've got this lovely little spot here as well. Looks like a love heart. And the river to come down, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Good spot, I'm pleased with it. A bit of that one looked like, it looks like an ass. And that could be having more fishing in there, so that'll be fine. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Don't want the houses to be over. I did see somebody was like 56-year-old and living on his own. I'm sure it was a builder. Let's just look at the policy of more families and houses, because it won't work for us. There you go. I've got 10 more families than homes. And for me, this is currently working. Yeah. I'll only expand up when I've got the peeps. So we've got a couple down here that can be added on. Waiting for the trading. I've still got 14 that could turn into adults. So I'll probably just go for a couple. Let's go for a couple. And this area is the new area where everyone in the village wants to be. Just trying to get the labourers up. If I can get the labourers up again past 10, I'll probably just go for the food. Another field. Bear in mind we've got the trading port to come in, and then we'll also have the mine that we can use to fill up. And I would take some nomads once we get this done if they're happy enough to come. So there you go, 67% full. I've got a bit of gear in there. Cool. Now they're on the beans. We've got 3,000 of them. Now they might not be the most expensive thing to trade or whatever, but they're not going to starve if they've got beans. Everybody knows you can just have beans on toast. Kept students alive for millennia. Yeah, they're looking. They're still coming along the way I want it. Now, should we prioritise? So I'll show you what should we prioritise. Mainly for the food, I'm going to prioritise this, right? So if you go into your tools and you click on this little increase priority, I'm going to increase the priority of the trading port. And then probably, because I've got the food to feed them, I'm going to increase the priority of them, because if I do get nomads, we can then work on what we need to get them moved out and where they're going to work. Using that labour policy. But they will need houses eventually. I don't know if they bugger off if they don't get them, but... Or do they just, like, creep in with other people? There's a 71-year-old fisherman got that house. Now, Gabriel's a lovely old man, but, you know, having a house to himself, mate. Look at them all, they're all canny age, like. We need to make sure we have got peeps to cover them. Right, our food stopped at 10,000. The barn's 62% full. It looks like they're spreading the love a bit. It's another barn. Yeah, they're starting to fill up various barns. So we'll probably need to get another one down, because I want to increase my food. Definitely want to increase my food to... I'm going to go for another couple of thousand. I'm going to put the tools up to 250. Logs is fine. Stone, I definitely want more than that. Just having a bit mooch around. We'll put another couple of hundred, no, 100 in there. Textiles is fine. Clothes, I'll put another 100 on. So we will need the area. Some more barn space and bits and bobs, just so they've got stuff to put away. I wonder if I can fit another one in just next to him over there. Oh, designed, like. Designed. Because as you're producing stuff, you're obviously going to... there's the boarding house coming along and the trading post. So I want more labourers, because obviously they replace your dead people who naturally die. And then when I'm past a number, maybe 10 or 12 or whatever, I haven't decided yet, that's when I'll go for another kind of either field, I think, probably, to get the farming done. I'd really like to get stuck into the farming to see how we do with that. But we're looking good. Music doesn't offend us either. I think it's quite nice. Changes about a bit. As you put more houses down, obviously I'm keeping an eye on my wood as well. It is the winter, so I'll say what kind of builds up in the spring, otherwise I will put another wood cutter in. But again, that's having enough labourers to go around and collect the wood from these areas. I still haven't cut all them trees, but they're looking quite cool. He's a bit chilly, like. Get inside, son. That area will just potter on when it's when we've got nothing else to do. Another labourer. Right, here's our trading port. So I'm going to put somebody in, because we need someone in. One. And they'll fetch stuff backwards and forwards. So we're going to take advice, and we're going to see 1,000 mushrooms. I'll have to delete the first 0. 1,000 mushrooms. I'll see how many we do have. Venison, again, I'm going to do 1,000. And we'll have a look at that, because we'll need to have enough of the other foods not obviously affect our own people. What was I going to check? Our inventory, wasn't I? So, inventory. Mushrooms 249. Venison 4,000. It's stone we kind of need. But yeah, it'll be interesting to get the mushrooms out. And see if that does free us up a lot of space. Yeah, I think that dropped quite suddenly there. Yeah, cool, I'm happy with that. Let's see what we have got in here now. We've got 560 venison. Don't think there's any of the mushrooms. Yeah, see how much space they take up. So 560, did we see it? There's 1,000 venison, which has took up 2% of our space. Let's see how much the mushrooms take up when they come. We've lost a few peeps. I'm going to prioritize. Oh, hold on. Nearly missed that. Should have shouted, man. Nomads have arrived at the town hall. So, I've got a boarding house that'll hold, I don't know, 10 or 15. Hopefully this doesn't force us into 18. I'm going to allow it. Right, and let's just see if they're all in here. Yeah, 18, and it looks like there's space for quite a bit more. So that's cool. I'm going to let them build the houses. I'm guessing the people out of the... So I've got a shitload of labourers now, which I'm quite happy with. Do I need to top anything up? Do I need to top anything up? No, I don't think so at the minute. So I'm going to build, like we said, it's late spring, like, wonder if I can get it down. Let's just try and get in another. There's going to be plenty of space top and bottom, so I'm just going to go right next to it. 15 by 15. And then we add beans, and we're going to have wheat, and I'm going to give them 8. So the way my brain's working is we gained a few labourers who'll chop the wood for us, and we've now put an extra farm in that'll help feed the guys who's just arrived. These will move out into houses as they're built, or as, you know, somebody dies or whatever. So I definitely do need do need more housing spaces, but until I'm totally satisfied with the amount of food we're getting, I'll not be doing that. So I think we'll wait till the autumn. We'll stay together till the autumn before I end this episode, and we'll just see how that food does. Let's look at that area to potter on with. I'm going to give another couple of builders as well. So again, it might not be everyone's way of playing it, but you've kind of got to play it your own, whatever you're comfortable with, I think, is the polite way of saying it. Especially with kind of city builders, you know, food. Number one priority is kind of get them a house, get them some food. After that is kind of happiness and stuff, that's great, but we're still finely balanced. Just gonna quickly... Does it not like tell you how many's in just by hovering over it? Would be helpful. There was 18 in them, come wasn't there? 3, 4, 5... I don't know. I thought there was more than that in there, like. So yeah, food's down to about 5-8ish. We have got the other field on. Looks like the guys have managed it as well. So let's just see. Tell you what we're going to need. It's 52% full. It's getting beans, and then we're going to get some wheat. There we go. Beans and wheat. Yes, I am happy with that. They're still cutting away. And again, I think once I've got the majority of the structure down, where you think you're kind of happy, because I know I want to... Oh, there's a merchant. I want to educate the kids to make them more productive, but I ain't in a rush. Right, mushrooms. So, me venison, if I sell 1,000 venison, I get 3,000 coins, yeah? And then I need something worth 3,000. So I can get them. Really, I don't need anything, but I'm going to do it for the first one. I'm going to get them 666 and 666 and 666. And what does that come to? 1998. Do I need anything? Don't need the wheat. And I'm selling them venison, so I need to get up to about 2 grand. So let's try, is it about 666 for us? Ha, tell you something. Maths, eh? Right, done. We'll keep them coming in for next time. Trade. Are we happy? I haven't pressed no wrong. Trade. Boom. There you go. So that's topped us up nicely, I'm guessing, once they get back to the huts and that. However, I need to make sure we've got another barn going down there. That's fine. That's fine. So there we go, guys. I'm quite happy with that. We'll have getting a canny bit of wheat, and we've still got some beans to keep them going. I think if I can get me people up past 16, we'll say, that'll give us another 4 for a farm. Bear in mind, we have other stuff that we're building as well. You know, if something gets finished first, I'll put some people into the mines, try and get some iron and stone sorted. What's this on? Herb limit. I'll go another 100 just because it doesn't cost us anything for them to find it. But yeah, I'm really pleased. Hopefully it hasn't, you know, ruined your game enjoyment too much. You can see what we're doing. There's a barn there as well. Happy days. And I could try to get it back. Oh, whoa, hold on. What's this? Outbreak of mumps. Right then, let us get down a hospital. Prioritise the build. And do you think we can stop it in time? I don't know. I think everything else that we asked for, we're going. Right, let's just see if this badly affects us. They're fetching the stuff. I need 78 stone, which we haven't got. Okay. Are the guys getting stone? I'll just make sure that we've asked for these, for everything to come from here. All resources. Yeah, look at the mum spreading. Okay. Keep going, we need the stone, guys, we need the stone. I'll keep you with us, I know it's going to be a bit longer than what we normally do, but... I'm going to put the builders up 7. Right, come on, come on. Iron's there, we need 5 more stone. 5 more stone, please. I don't want my people to die of mumps. Oh, look at it spreading. I mean, we have got a herbalist. I don't think she'll do much for mumps, like. Come on, 2 more stone for God's sake. 1 more stone. Build. Build. Come on, builders. It's probably the builders that's got the mumps. Come on, kids. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me help my people. Oh, damn. I think we probably need various health options for them around. 1 died of old age. Come on, come on. Come on, guys. %. I haven't seen any of them die yet. Right. I don't know how many patients fit in, but we'll definitely put somebody in there. Right, let's see how many patients go in. 15 patients, 14 patients. Oh no, that's how many spaces are left. So by doing this, we'll literally get them off the streets. Is that what we're saying? Oh, I'm pleased. There we go. Oh, shit, where you come from? Oh, Agatha the Builder's died of mumps. No, I'm still pleased with that, guys. We will end it here. So I've been Gaming Dad. If you're enjoying it, obviously give it a like, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.